Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Legacy Builders. Today we are going to dive into affiliate strategies. Bryan, you have built a lot of your career. You started by learning marketing through affiliate marketing, and ClickFunnels has been one of the companies that you've been one of their biggest affiliates ever in. And so today I would love to just dive into specifically your ClickFunnels affiliate strategy. Where did this begin, and kind of what backstory do we need to know for your backstory before diving into your specific strategy for ClickFunnels?
Yeah, absolutely. So I, to date, have generated over $700,000 in commissions, payable commissions from ClickFunnels. Thank you, ClickFunnels. Thank you, Russell, for creating an awesome platform that people love. And so a little bit of the backstory, though, is that I've always promoted. So I started as an affiliate, right? I started figuring out how to sell other people's stuff because I was in college and I didn't have anything to sell of my own. And so I got in through affiliate marketing, which is a great way to get in to learn about marketing and selling on the internet, right? So that's where I learned a ton. And before ClickFunnels even came into existence, there was a ton of platforms. One, for example, is called Optimized Press. And Optimized Press was really the go-to platform. It's a WordPress plugin tool that allows you to build landing pages and sales pages and order forms and membership sites and all types of things. But the problem with Optimized Press is that everything looked the same. Like everybody's looked the same. It was all cookie cutter standard. There wasn't a lot of creativity infused into it. And I remember back in like 2012, I remember having that frustration that they could step up their game when it came to the designs and the aesthetics and the look and feel of a funnel. And at the time, they just hadn't had that. They didn't have the technology to do it. You'd have to do custom code and build it outside of WordPress. Typically, nowadays you can do whatever you want. There's tons of options. But I started as an affiliate with people like Optimized Press, sold thousands and thousands of units. And then I actually created my own software. I created a software with a partner of mine. We got together. He was a really epic designer, still is an artist to this day, very, very high, really good at what he does. Genius, really, in a way. And we built our platform on WordPress that allowed you to quickly, skin and load up, landing pages that look radically different than Optimized Press. And so we had this idea of creating our own platform using WordPress as the backbone and using a plugin where people pay, one-time fee, and then they have access to, X number of, websites and stuff of that nature. So we literally put together an offer, lifetime account. We ended up selling like literally $50,000 in like 2 weeks with my email list and with a small ad budget to a very targeted strategic group of people, basically like my email list in an audience. And it was a huge hit until the partner went sideways and went on a spiritual hiatus and went off in left field and completely shut that down. Now, mind you, this was like 2012, 2013. This is before ClickFunnels is even a name. ClickFunnels wasn't even around until 2014. And it wasn't really launched until 2015. Nobody knew what ClickFunnels was. But for me, it made sense to promote ClickFunnels because I have a lot of people in my audience that love funnels. I have a lot of people in my audience that build funnels, that build brands, that use funnels a lot. So that's why it was such a natural, let me create my own. And then, really that all fell apart when my main partner said, I'm going off to do other things. And so I had to regroup, rethink. But eventually I was at I was at Traffic and Conversion Summit because Funnel Hacking Live wasn't around yet. I was at Traffic and Conversion Summit and I saw Russell there, and him and I were sitting next to each other during one of the sessions, and we were talking about what he had gone on. And he said, I've got this new platform. It's called Success, Etc. And it's a funnel builder, and I'm going to be launching it soon. And you should be a beta user. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. I was like, but that name's a little funky. Are you going to call it something different? And he said, yeah, I'm thinking about calling it ClickFunnels. And I said, yeah, I think you should call it that. Meanwhile, I bought 2 domain names that same time, like literally probably that day. because as an affiliate, having a good domain name around the term that you're promoting is part of the strategy, right? So I think ClickFunnelsBonus.com at the time. I don't own it anymore, but I had ClickFunnelsNinja.com and Bonus.com, and I had a bunch of different keyword terms, essentially, around ClickFunnels. And so when I got introduced to the platform, I love platforms, I love software, I love tools to build stuff. I started using it as a beta user, and I started to fall in love with it. And I said, I can really get behind this thing. I know that this is going to be a big thing, and I know that I can help make it into that. And so on the strategy side of things, what's really important as being an affiliate is that you have bonuses through buying, right? Because think about it. You've got ClickFunnels, and you could buy it through anyone, right? Or you can just buy it directly through Russell, or you can get bonuses. And so early on, affiliate marketing for me when I first started was always about what can I give them when they buy through me to get them, sticky to me, really, essentially. Like, how can I make the sale guaranteed that I'll get it over someone else? Well, that's easy. To me, it's easy. Just make a better offer, right? Put together bonuses that will help people get where they're looking to go and help them identify that you will be able to help them get there through these bonuses, right, that they get for free. I've done this now with ClickFunnels. I've done this for Tony Robbins. I've done this for Dean Graziosi. I've done this for, some of our strategic affiliate partnerships that make sense, incentivizing the purchase, right? But more than that, it makes it, it gives that connection to why you need to buy through us. Because if you don't buy through us, then you don't get the bonuses, right? If you don't get the bonuses, you're not going to be as successful, right? So it's all in how that, really, it's how the bonuses are presented to them. Okay, I think it's a really important distinction. I see people trying to do bonuses all the time, and it's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of hogwash. It's PLR and private label rights, and just stuff people don't need, right? And so when you think about, okay, I'm going to be an affiliate. I'm going to be an affiliate for Bryan, or I'm going to be an affiliate for Legacy Builders, or I'm going to be an affiliate for Russell, or I'm going to be an affiliate for Tony, right? If you are, the first thing I think about is how can you make the sale sticky to you? Like, how can you guarantee that when you send people to it, you're going to get the credit for the sale? Even the other day, I was talking with Dave Woodward over at ClickFunnels about promoting Russell's new program. One of his new programs is a $5,000 to $10,000 program. And I said, okay, well, what can I, are you guys open to me offering a bonus? And they said, let me think about that more. Let's think about that a little bit more. Let me talk to Russell. I'm like, cool. The only way it makes sense for me to promote it is going to be giving bonuses for people who buy through us. Otherwise, we're going to lose a lot of sales to other people who are either giving bonuses or to other people just in general, because there's no reason to buy through us. So that was a big reason of how I've been able to generate over $700,000 in commissions, is by giving people bonuses that help them get where they're looking to go. The second thing is we advertise through Facebook, we advertise through Instagram, we advertise through Google Ads, and also remarketing. So these are some of the main channels that we've used to get that account over $700,000 in commissions, which at 40% means we did $1.5 million in revenue for ClickFunnels just by the people that we're accredited to. Not to mention all of their back end stuff we don't even get paid on, right? So at this point, it's got to be at least $5, maybe even $10 million of business that we've sent over there that we can track. Think about it. A lot of people don't talk about this, but with affiliate programs, you can't always track every single sale, right? That's kind of in the advantage of the owner of the program, right? So when you're an affiliate, you kind of know that's going in. You're signing up because it's easy to promote something and get commissions without having fulfillment required, and that's great. But just know that you're not always going to get a 100% of the sales. It doesn't matter how sticky the affiliate program is. By the nature of tracking, people are going to go on their computer, they're going to look at something, they're going to get pixeled, and that's going to attach to you. But then they're going to go off they're going to go on their phone, or they're going to go off on their iPad, and they're going to have to go off to a different device that's not even connected to that computer, and they're going to buy it, and then you're never going to get the credit unless you have a good bonus. So you need to make sure you have that bonus. I can't tell you how many times those bonuses, because people want the bonuses sometimes more than they actually want the thing that we're promoting. They want the bonuses so much because they realize that those bonuses are the catalyst that's going to get them where they want to go. At the end of the day, I think that's why the self-education industry is exploding to $1 billion a day, according to Forbes.com, right? Why is that? It's because people are looking for people that have the results they want, and they're ready, willing, and able to pay them for that. I mean, think about it. Just common sense, right? Common sense might not be common these days, but in this sense, common sense it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And then the other way that we did, another strategy was we gave them a downloadable share funnels. And so one example would be our free golden ticket. So if you go to freegoldenticket.com, you can see the funnel. And that is where we give away some of our 7 and 8 figure funnels, along with emails and scripts and then video training to go with it to understand how to use the 7 and 8 figure funnels. And we've used that strategy to also get affiliate accounts, get people using the platform. To this day, we use that strategy. Okay, so two main things, right, is bonuses for buying and then giving people a funnel in which they have to use ClickFunnels in order to use those funnels. They can't go use them in another platform. They have to use ClickFunnels, right? And so making it easy to use ClickFunnels, right? I think that's another key distinction. If you make it easy for them to use it, and then you make it easy for them to adopt it and have success, they're never going to leave, right? And so the key with software is getting them to use it, helping them have success with using it, and then keeping them using it, right? Because you don't leave something that you are getting results in, right? If you have results coming in, you're not going to stop using it, right? And so these are some of the strategies that we've used to now generate over $700,000 in commissions from ClickFunnels.
I love it. And I think it's unique because one, I feel like 10, 15 years ago, all these bonuses, this wasn't common. So I feel like you've kind of helped to make this more normal, which then when there are new product launches, it actually makes the product launches more exciting because, you start to see all these bonuses and you start to see a lot of people giving a ton of value out. Mm-hmm. And the other thing I'd like to, for you to speak to, but as we bring this to a close, is really the long-term mentality. Like you're not just trying to get, your audience to buy something and then you get a commission off of that. You're trying to continue to use this product that you're promoting to build your tribe and nurture your tribe. Before we bring this to a close, kind of speak to that mentality of like thinking about it more long-term, thinking about it from more of like a tribe mentality with giving value rather than just a product.
Yeah, that's great. So most affiliates don't think long enough. They're just thinking about the sale now, right? And I think that's super short-sighted. I'm looking at campaigns. Like when I get behind something as an affiliate, right? Meaning I'm going to email my list of more than 150,000 people. I'm going to put ad budget behind it and push it throughout Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, different platforms, right? I'm looking at, am I able to make a $500 commission or higher? But deeper than that, I'm looking at, can I serve the people that are buying what I'm recommending on a deeper level, right? And if you look at what we did with Tony and Dean, it certainly applies here to the ClickFunnels story. These are people that we have a way in which we serve them deeper because we have an agency and we help people, right? Now, if we didn't have that, we would be leaving a ton of money on the table because we wouldn't be able to serve them deeper. Most affiliates, if you think about it, I'm talking big affiliates too. They're just looking at that. I'm going to send you traffic. You're going to send me a commission, right? And they don't really go beyond that. For me, the way my mind thinks about it is, well, with ClickFunnels, it's a tool, right? It's a tool everybody needs, right? Because it's easy to use, it works. They've processed like over $10 billion to the platform. It's proven, right? So they've got a platform that works. They've got a platform that you can scale your traffic. They're making a new version, 2.0, which I can't wait to experience. And it's reliable. So it's a core business function. So it makes sense for us to promote it because we're in the business helping people launch funnels, right? And so if we're going to use funnel technology, we might as well use funnel technology that would get a commission on, number one. Number two, they need something anyways. But beyond that, I'm not just looking at that first sale, right? Because what's 40% of $97 a month? I mean, it's only like $38 a month, right? It takes a lot of $38 a month to add up to over $700,000 in commissions, right? So to me, it's not about the $38 sale, right? To me, it's about the relationship. And that's why we add the bonuses, right? We add the bonuses so we can prove our value and worth and say, hey, you don't have to do this by yourself. You can hire our team of experts to help you. You can hire me and my team to help you. Stop trying to figure it out yourself. Stop trying to do it all, right? You've tried that, you've done that, you've failed. So it's time to get some new people in your corner who can actually bring a fresh perspective, right? So that's how my brain thinks. My brain thinks about, my brain thinks 5 to 10 years out on projects, and campaigns that we're going to promote. That's how we thought about with Russell and ClickFunnels. That's how we thought about with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi with their program. It wasn't about that first sale. It was actually, that first sale was just about acquisition. You've heard this theme, right? What's the cost to acquire a customer, right? Am I able to break even on the front end or maybe double my money in order to have people to serve deeper? So start thinking that way, right? And then maybe affiliate marketing does make sense when you align yourself with the right people, right? And the right brands, and the right technology, right? The reality is that every single business I've ever consulted, and I've sat down with nearly 500 individual experts and businesses and mapped out their 7 and 8 figure game plans, so I've seen a lot. And so you've got to think about, if you take a look at your business as an ecosystem and say, okay, here's where I fit in it. And this is what I'm the best in the world at. And this is what I can bank on to get people results. Well, what's the rest of the circle? Like, what are the other boxes that they need? Who else do they need? What else do they need? Software, tools, resources, people. What are the other things they need that you can fill in? If you can fill a gap, you can get paid for it, right? So I want you to think outside of you. What are other software, tools, resources that your audience needs to make them more successful? And when you identify that, then you can plug that in to the ecosystem of what you offer your customers. And now you can increase your average cart value, you increase your lifetime value, and you make more money. So it serves everyone, right? It serves them and it serves you, right? And so that's how you should think. Win-win all the time. Serve them, serve you. That's how it works.
I love it. I love that you're giving a bigger perspective than just, hey, send this link to your audience. You're really looking at what does the audience need? How can you bring that value to them? And knowing that value will come back and serve everybody in the long run. So this has been fun getting to dive into your ClickFunnels affiliate strategy that's generated over 700,000 and counting. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more lessons on the podcast from what you've done with affiliates. So thanks.
Absolutely, Seth. Thank you for joining me on Legacy Builders. And I would encourage you to come back to the next episode next week to get more clarity on your journey to launch your expertise online, scale your impact, and build your legacy. If you're ready to get the process started of launching your expertise online the right way, then I recommend go to launchexpertise.com, or maybe you're at a place where you're ready to really scale your expertise and your impact. Go to launchexpertise.com. There you'll have several options. Number one, you can get a free copy of my brand new book, The Entrepreneur Evangelist, which I share the secrets that have unlocked more than $300 million of results for my clients, my partners, and our own campaigns. You could also join a 33 days of coaching with me that's free, where I give you insights and wisdom on your journey to launching your expertise and scaling your impact over the course of 33 days. And that's worth at least $5,000, but for right now, you can get it for free. And lastly, if you're someone who wants to take the absolute faster, smarter path when it comes to launching your expertise online and scaling your impact, I'd recommend scheduling a call with my team where we can see how we can support you to crush goals and generate 7 or 8 figures yourself in a short period of time. We have more awards than nearly anyone in the entire community, and for good reason. And we would love to help you just like we've helped them. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Legacy Builders.